the world is facing the real possibility of a nuclear conflict for the first time since the fall of the Soviet Union, Antonio Guterres said. And the UN boss warned despite the recent warming of relations between Kim Jong-un's regime and Seoul, the only way to properly remove the threat was for North Korea to disarm. Speaking at the Munich Security Conference, he said, "For the first time since the end of the Cold War, we are now facing a nuclear threat. A threat of a nuclear conflict." His comments come as North Korea warned it was ready to take action if joint military drills planned by the United States and South Korea for after the Winter Olympics go ahead. Related articles: Iran threatens to raze Tel Aviv as tensions reach boiling point. North Korea warning, Kim threatens response if USA carries out post. For the first time since the end of the Cold War, we are now facing a nuclear threat. Antonio Guterres. Addressing senior security officials from around the world, Mr. Guterres mentioned a string of other conflicts across the globe, including civil wars in Syria and Yemen as well as the war in eastern Ukraine, which have the potential to threaten global security. But Mr. Guterres said the tense standoff on the Korean peninsula has the potential to make the situation considerably worse. The Secretary General welcomed the decision by the two Koreas to compete together at the Winter Games and heralded the reopening of a hotline between the forces of North and South as an important factor. But he warned peace hinges on Kim stopping his plans to build a nuclear arsenal. Mr. Guterres said, "But even if the relations between the two Koreas improved, let's be clear that is not the central question we are facing. The central question remains the question of denuclearization." This year's Munich Security Conference was based around the motto "To the Brink, and Back." Opening the event, conference chairman Wolfgang Ischinger warned the world was far too close to a major interstate conflict, adding nations are facing a dire reality. By the end of the conference, the former German diplomat said, "I was hoping when I opened this conference on Friday that, in concluding the conference, I would be able to say we can delete the question mark. In other words, we are back from the brink." I'm actually not sure we can say that. Meanwhile, the US revealed it is forging ahead with plans for military drills on the Korean peninsula once the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang finishes on February 25. Kim Jong-un's regime responded by insisting any exercises would be a provocative act which could destroy the small sprout of peace seen between North and South Korea in recent weeks. Pyongyang's state media service, the Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, said, "It is a provocative act of chilling the active efforts of the DPRK and enthusiasm of the international community to diffuse tension and create a peaceful environment." Related articles: North Korea news, Kim Jong-un's true plan for nuclear bomb revealed. World War III, Turkish politician promises to invade Greece. Romania prepares for war, Bucharest invests in $1 billion rocket launchers.